Hey guys, in this video I'm going to share with you my journey to getting monetized about 4 months ago. So that's 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, and it took me 3.5 years to get there. To now, just a few months later, getting over 70,000 watch hours in my last year. So it happened pretty quick. So a couple of weeks ago, I'm going to say 3 weeks ago, I made a video that kind of outlined my journey, but it really only focused on subscribers. So I kind of detailed when I got to certain milestones, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, when I hit, 3,000 up to 20,000 subscribers. And that's all great, but some people pointed out to me in the comments that, awesome, but we'd really like to know about your watch hour journey. So, and I apologize for not including it in that. There's no secret. There's nothing I was trying to hide. It's just not something I included. Plus, I'm making these videos outside. I've got some cheat notes here with me, but there's a lot of numbers flying around that I have to try to remember. And it's been quite a journey. So to back up, is about 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago is when I started this. So 4 years ago exactly, so we're in December now of 2024. December of 2020 is when I was doing all my research, and I had been doing that for a few months. So, but it wasn't until January of 2021 that I posted my first video. That first month, I got up to, I posted 9 videos, okay? So I kind of hit the ground running pretty hard. 9 videos in a month, and I got a grand total of 6 subscribers. There's a motorbike coming behind me. 6 subscribers in a month and 7.4 watch hours. So great start, but I gave it up then. And I stopped posting for several months, 8 months in fact. Sorry about that. So I stopped posting for about 8 months, but what happened was, okay, that's loud. What happened was my channel kept growing. So in those 8 months, it grew from 6 subscribers up to 238, and the watch hours grew to, I gotta refer to this now, 238, it was 424 hours. So without posting any videos for 8 months, I got all those new subscribers and watch hours, and that's when I thought, well, geez, I should get back at this. Life kind of got in the way, and I ended up taking that break. But in January 2022, I started again. This time I went a little bit harder, and I posted, it was 18 videos and 10 live streams in a matter of 6 months. So from January to June. And what happened was I kept growing. And I grew from the 238 subscribers all the way up to 1,150 by June of 2022. And the watch hours grew to 2,500 hours. Now, the watch hours are a little different in that you can't just look at the total. You have to look at the total only of the last 12 months. All right. So, but now in this case, so I was 18 months into it. The 2,500 watch hours, that was in the last 12 months. The first 6 months, I think it was only like 70 hours or something like that. So that's all that fell off the back end, if that makes sense. So then what happened is I took another break. This one was longer. We ended up selling the house and moving. And so I had to take my office apart, move to the new house, build up the office again. Kind of lost all the momentum I had. The bottom line is I think it was a 13-month break. But a funny thing happened in those 13 months. The first 8 of those 13 months, my watch hours kept increasing. So even though, the months 13 months ago were falling off the back end, the new watch hours I was getting in the new months were larger than what was falling off. And the 2,500 watch hours, which is where I was at when I started the break, 8 months later, that was at 3,600 watch hours, I believe, getting darn close to monetized. I just wasn't in a position to start back up recording again. And then the watch hours, the previous 12 months watch hours started to decline as expected. And they were down to, sorry, it's getting dark here, so it's getting hard to read my notes. Plus I don't have my reading glasses on. It fell back down to 2,700 watch hours by February of 2024. At this point, I'm up over 2,000 subscribers, but I never hit that 4,000 watch hour mark. But that is when I started again for the third time. Okay, so last February, late February, I had a plan and I was going to make 3 videos a week and go live once a week. So that's pretty aggressive, but I got a system going at that time, making the videos, and things were going well. I was able to make them quick. And it got to the point where things really started to grow. So the watch hours, I started tracking them. I created a spreadsheet, which I'll show you in a minute, where I tracked it every month. And I got it right down to, I mean, if you do the math, 4,000 watch hours in a year works out to around 333 hours a month. So that's what you have to average, or 11 hours a day, okay? So that's what you have to average. By this point, I'm past the 1,000 subscriber mark. That's not a concern. It's the watch hours that is typically the hardest for most people to get. What happened was I got to, I believe it was April of this past year, and I knew I was on track for getting monetized very quickly. And by late May, I hit the 4,000 watch hours. In fact, by the end of May, it was at 4,500 watch hours. So boom, I got it. Got monetized. And that was only, what, 6 months ago? 8 months ago? So that's the first part. Well, that's the third start to my channel. But then in the summer, shortly after I got monetized, is when everything kind of changed again. I realized that tracking watch hours as closely as I had been didn't even matter as much anymore, because they were coming. They were coming, and as long as I kept posting new videos, that wasn't going to be an issue, because it quickly grew to 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 watch hours. And it was to the point where, I could probably wait over a year posting nothing and I would still be monetized. That wasn't what I was going to do. But what ended up happening is in July, I posted a video that went viral. It went crazy. The over 40 video that I posted July 5th, and it brought in, it's up over 470,000 views now. And from that video onward, in the last few months, I've grown from about 4,000, 4,000 or 5,000 watch hours up to, last I checked, I think I was at 70,000 watch hours in the last 12 months. Actually, what I should probably do, because it's starting to get dark, let me go into the office and I'll show you this on a spreadsheet. Back in my office. It was getting a little dark outside. Anyways, let me show you my spreadsheet and the way I track this, and I can show you some more exact numbers. This is my spreadsheet. I use Google Sheets. You can use Excel if you want. Incidentally, if anybody would like a copy of basically a template of what I do here, let me know. Just let me know in the comments below, and I can make that available. Yeah, so I've been tracking ever since January 2021 here, when I started with the 9 videos that I mentioned. And then what I do is I keep track of the views I get each month, and then this is a running total, and this is the watch time I get each month, and then a running total. And then once we pass 12 months, I added another column, watch hours for the previous 12 months. So in this case, it equals the same there, 12 months in. And then for this one, it's not just 921, it's only 914, because 7 drops off the back end, okay? So that's the way that works. I also track my subscribers each month and the running total. And then also for each month, I write down what the best video was based on number of views, what the title was, and then the total views it had that month, the watch time it had, how many subscribers I got through that video. And then if you go over even further, we get into when I started to do live streaming, which one was the best of the month, how many views, watch time, and subs that I got from the live streams. Okay, so that's the spreadsheet. And what I wanted to show you was that here was that first 8-month break that I took. And you can see here that the number of views each month kept going up. So the total running total kept going up here, okay? And then I got up to 238 subscribers, even though I wasn't posting anything. I did one video here. And then I got back into it January 2022 until June 2022 when I was at 1,100 subscribers. But my previous 12 months watch hours was only at 2,500, okay? Now, if I fast forward here, here was the long break, basically 18 months, or even more than that. I think it was, so July, so over a year later, I did a few videos, and then November 2023, but I didn't really get back into it again until February of 2024. So little less than a year ago, this year, when I started late February. And then this was the point where I decided I created a system that allowed me to make videos more quickly, 3 videos a week, 1 live stream a week, which you can see here. So I did actually 3 in February, only 2 in March. So maybe it was late March that I really got going. And then so on. So if I scroll up here just to the end, you can see March here. What do I want to show you here? The watch hour, here's the running total. So 2,800 here in March. Then it started to increase. It increased by 600 here in April. So you can see the number of watch hours. So 800 watch hours in 1 month. That was a huge step. So remember when I said 333 watch hours is the average you need per month over 12 months to equal 4,000, okay? So 800, that's well above the 333. And then the next month it was 1,300 watch hours were added. And then the running total got up to 4,500. So there's where it happened. 4,500 watch hours, so over 4,000. And I was at 3,365 subscribers, well above the 1,000. That's when I got monetized, okay? That was May of this past year. Then what happened was, well, June was another good month. So the 1,300 watch time went up to 2,000 hours of watch time in 1 month, okay? This is before I went viral. So that is just a result of consistently posting. And you can see here, I did 7 videos in March, 13 in April, 14 in May, 10 in June. So roughly every 3rd day, right? 30 days in June, I did 10, 2,000 watch hours. So now I'm at 6,400 hours in my previous 12 months. Now I'm at the point where it's going to take a lot for me to get demonetized. In other words, once you cross into monetization, it's really hard to get demonetized unless I had completely given up and I crossed into it while I wasn't posting. But I was actively posting here. And there was every reason to believe it was only going to continue to rise. But what I did differently is the next month in July is when I posted that video that went viral. It got over, well, I think it got over 100,000 views in just a matter of days. And it's currently at over 400,000 views. That was a viral video. So the result of that in July, I got 341,000 views, which brought the total to over 500,000, 30,000 watch hours in 1 month. And then my running total became 36,000 watch hours in my previous 12 months. And it brought in almost 13,000 subscribers in that 1 month. Now everything has leveled up because now all these new subscribers are coming in. Watch hours is not an issue anymore. In fact, I was so hung up on tracking watch hours because I really wanted to get monetized. But the reality is, and I should have known better, I'd heard the stories, once you get monetized, maybe you'll make $100, $200 a month. It's not a whole lot when you first get monetized. And that's true. And I think my first month was, I think it was around $200 or $220, something like that. But now it's not so much the watch hours you want to track, it's really the views. Once you get monetized, you're really paid on views. It's based on RPM, right? Revenue per meal or 1,000 views. So now you want to look at the number of views, and the more views you get, the more revenue you can earn. So yeah, so that's what happened in July. And then things just continued. So because of all the new subscribers that came in and the new types of videos I was making, all of my other videos started to pick up steam as well. Even my older ones that had been in my channel for years, they started getting a lot more views. As new subscribers would come to my channel, they'd be interested in what I had made before, so they'd go back into my catalog of videos. And then the more videos I made in the new style that I started making them in July, you know, people would come into the channel through those new videos that I was posting. In August, I posted 9. In September, 15. Posted a lot. I think in that month, yeah, that's one every second day. There was a 10-day stretch where I posted a video every single day. It was kind of an experiment. And as you can see, that experiment, maybe it didn't even pay off, because I had 97,000 views that month versus 177,000 the month before. And the next month, with only 5 videos, I had 106,000 views. So again, a lot of those came from videos that I posted 1 and 2 months earlier. And then now, if we fast forward to today, we're just into the beginning of December, and I'm just about to cross 80,000 watch hours in my previous 12 months. I'm at 87,000 all time. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this helped. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And again, anybody who wants this spreadsheet, just comment below. I don't know, use the word spreadsheet, please, or yes, please, something like that in the comments below, and I'll set that up for you. Okay? Thanks, guys. I'll see you in another video.